лет сказать полюбилась, не замечала. Ну, прям сейчас
The
пришло.
great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Меч. Взять.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
Так, не надо больше
Go
меч.
on. It's only blood.
Ой, надеюсь, дневника он все записывал. А, тут просто, а дальше учит.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. And I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest,
Why not?
they don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
Hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What'd I tell you?
I brought him to his
Lord
knees.
Forrester.
And not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Будем наливать вино.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's
Не
family
надо
has
наливать.
faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
Ну, но тут большую часть может
That's
сидеть
your
и
call.
молчать.
Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
in the
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Iron from ice!
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for
Ну,
now,
тут
keep
пусть
this
он
between
приходится
us.
отвечать на
We're
вопросы.
celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Рыб. Быстренько так стало.
Bloody hell.
Empty. Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Без проблем.
Yeah, no problem.
I
Поможет.
have been a squire longer than you.
So,
I outrank you. You should help me.
Это, конечно, значит, ну, уже повысили, можно так сказать.
Rub my armor,
Но все равно
clean my
поможем.
boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
you'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much
What
worse.
the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking
Меня
time.
повысили.
Not me. What? Tomorrow I ride with Roderick and Lord Forrester.
Sir Garrett the fucking Great. Unbelievable. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd be getting promoted too.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it.
He's got Lord Forrester's ear, doesn't he? I'm sure it didn't hurt.
How much further?
It's right over there.
Такие обломали его. Я подумал, что он тут самый крупный. Повысили.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. It's not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Опа. Опа, опа, опа.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? Just gotten into you. You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
Nothing. I'm fine.
I'm so glad to hear it. I'll take the fucking flagon already.
Бери уже.
What's
кувшин.
wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
We have to warn the others.
А, нет.
luck.
Я хотел его спасти. Я случайно типа. Валим, валим, валим. Так, вот сейчас я знаю, сейчас будут разные там увороты, повороты. Короче, надо уклонить. Отлично. Ой-ой-ой, я не успел увернуться. Ну ладно. Вот ты, Родрик тут.
From the king!
Отлично.
Ready, boys!
Готовься.
Whoa!
Бегом, бегом, бегом.
Shoot that one!
Хрен вам. У меня щит.
What?
Ломи. Отлично. И людей. Так, где мой плюс Карлин?
Look out!
Конечно, как же можно по-другому. Прям перед нами. Ползи. Эй! Опа, бежали, вниз. Нажимаем. Мы даже часть не нажали. Сдох. Опа, я даже не успел нажать. Ну окей, ладно. Или я нажал. Не отвлекай, чувака! Ай! Еще, конечно, упал.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
Пытался спасти его.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Ну, что-то ты ему даже немножко помешал, если так подумать.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
Не пришлось его бросить.
I had to leave him. I had no other choice.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Меч. Эй! Бери меч.
Not afraid, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Взял бы меч.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walder Frey says time to go.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to... I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Walder Frey says
You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle... Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Чё, беги уже.
It's those
Now
foresters.
go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters.
Ну, так все равно бежит смешно.
With love from Walder Frey.
А главное, его не заметили. Он вошел в режим стелс. Все, и убегает. Все, правильно, валите отсюда. Все, прошли эту часть. Давайте еще дальше пройдем. Загрузочка. Игры престолов. Это, кстати, свадьба была, где как раз Старк шили голову его волка, по-моему. Вот это, по-моему, часть. Я не помню. Хочу я это смотреть. Можно это пропустить? Да, это можно было пропустить. Вернуться в игру. Нет, туда нельзя. Чего О, это нельзя. А тут как бы от нашего выбора много чего зависит. Вспоминает The Walking Dead. Где тоже от нашего выбора довольно много чего зависит. Игра престолов. Вот, эпизод 1. Железный из-за льда. Это как раз то, что мы тогда выкрикнули. Кто не помнит. В самом начале. Что ж, возвращаемся. Свинка. Не должна свинка просто так гулять. Используй ВСД. Да, пошли назад. Мне тут не нравится. Стоп, кровь. Возвращаемся.
Blood.
Определи, чья кровь.
Fresh.
Лизни, лизни. Ну что ты не лизнул? А, свинка. Свинка. Мертвая свинка. Жалко свинка. У нас, кстати, он же свинопас. А, сын свинопаса. Если быть точным. Опа. Опа, 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 па. Так. Идем. Лего. Нам говорят, что нам туда... Ну, пойдем туда. Перевернутая телега. Такой у нас любопытный парень. Какой-то...
That's father's car.
Это... Здесь живет твой отец. Вообще-то я знал. Ребят, честно я вам скажу, я знал, что здесь живет его отец. Его убили. Спойлер! А, мне дали за тебя управление, а я думаю, что ты стоишь.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Опа,
I
отец.
said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Достать меч.
I'm going to kill you.
Is that so? You can try if you like.
Давай,
and
давай.
then we'll feed you to
Давай,
the
Свин.
pigs.
Get
Чё он вообще так наклонился?
my land.
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
Так, как...
I'll have that sword, boy.
Fuck you.
Понял. Мой меч. Нет, он забрал его.
All right. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Давай. Чувак, ты сдохнешь. Так, вилы. Топорик.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Топор, топор. Понял. Опа. Попал. Мимо. Ай, нога. Ай, играешься, чувак. Е. Ас. Я.
Mercy. Please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have
Ладно,
no
я
quarrel
тебя
with you.
пощажу.
I was only following orders. Thank you. Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Я милосердный. Ой. Как сказать, не будем опускаться до их уровня.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister.
Я знал, что они убили мою сестренку, которая 8 лет, они просто ее закололи. Но я все равно не хочу убивать того
I
человека.
tried to stop them.
Всё. Мой отец погиб.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Окей. Ну, один ушел, другого мы отпустили. Но, скорее всего, это как раз сделал этот их главный. А он какашка ушел. А вот и крепость. Железный холм. Крепость дома Фореста.
It's Garrett. Get the Castellan.
Ну
Tell him his
хотя,
nephew survived.
он же, да. У него же дядя. Лорд или кто там.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see
сделал
it
бы
that
это еще раз,
way.
I'd
будь
do
у меня
it again if I
возможность.
had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Неприятно, наверное, раскрывать свою рану. Так, это же мотыли.
These are dark days, I fear. To
Так,
lose
здесь
the
это
lord of
мотыли
the house
обычно.
and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
Ну да, их, кстати, используют.
Greater houses than ours have fallen in
Для...
times such as this.
Либо я не
The late
помню,
Lord Forrester was
как
a
бы
good man.
используют.
And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Roderick and Lord Forrester. We can avenge them.
And attack House Frey. Now is the time to find allies, not enemies. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Ну, давай походим. В принципе...
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Циркулировала. Окей. Тут у нас картина, где мы... Ну, гобелен. Где мы можем посмотреть всех Форест. Там уже, по-моему, все Форест. Пока я не хочу смотреть.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengryn.
Shit.
Look, I'll show you. An ironwood shield.
The strongest wood in the known world.
Интересно.
The Foresters owe their lives to this wood, and the weapons that come from it.
Нет, я в окно не хочу смотреть. Все. Я и так все знаю.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Не хочу никуда смотреть, потому что как бы, это не самое главное. Тут толком информация, а вот лекарства я возьму. Я как бы немножко знаю, потому что я, так сказать, смотрел начало прохождения. Именно поэтому я качал игрушку. Так, давайте возьмем бинты, целебные травы.
This might help.
Пожуем по дороге. И ведерко. Дотронуться. Что там?
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Пожалуй. Это вот эти личинки. Смотреть на. Да, чувак, и это у тебя в ноге. Так, давай. Поговорить.
Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Конечно же, Итан. Он маленький еще Итан.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands.
От мальчика зависит очень много.
Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Неважно.
Never mind.
Ждем, так сказать, нашу королеву.
I'll admit, you do seem better than was to be expected.
Валим
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett.
Вот, леди.
We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true?
Нет, это ложь.
Your family...
Нет, они все живы, не переживай, девочка. Девочка, не переживай, они все...
So sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Я сейчас просто
Garrett
представляю,
was
кто
just
это.
telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end,
Форесты.
even when all was lost.
Не начинай.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Спас мне
You
жизнь.
saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
Что ты перебиваешь, чувак, меня?
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you
Он
can
сказал,
remember.
что любит
He
вас.
said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our
И пришли и
people.
начали орать.
Your family.
Ничего, что мы тут разговаривали.
I share your outrage, Sir
Ну,
Roy.
в принципе,
I
они
do,
пришли к нам.
but now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
Вообще пофиг.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester
Они убили
land.
мою
They
семью.
killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
They deserve to die. All of them. I say we fight.
Ha! Listen to your nephew. He speaks sense.
With what army? Our best men were killed at the Twins, along with our lord.
Then what's to be done?
Закроемся в стенах.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to
Будем
decide.
обливать их вином.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Пекло Болтон.
Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot
Конечно,
stay.
меняйте меня.
Duncan.
Да я пойду.
Where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the
Идем на стену.
Boltons.
Что нам еще делать?
I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Я согласен.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
Я
know
понимаю,
it
что,
doesn't seem fair,
конечно, у
but
нас
it is
армия
what's best.
небольшая. Поэтому, если меня тут оставить, будет реально бойня. Хотя и так будет бойня. Но он
You can
еще
have
не
my
знает об
horse,
этом.
and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
Бойня. По-любому будет бойня. Что бы я ни делал, по-любому будет бойня. По крайней мере, тут управление довольно-таки простое.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord
Unleash it,
Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would.
Unleash.
And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's
Тебя
Watch.
у меня никого не осталось.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
Окей.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Сказать.
What?
Сильно
Lord
очень
Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said,
потеряно?
the
Он
North
еще не
Grove can
сказал.
never be lost.
Sorry,
Всё,
you
буду
caught me by
говорить.
surprise. It's not often discussed.
Он сказал
if ever.
передать только тебе.
He said, tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Так что дай деньжат.
This is
Дай
important,
деньжат.
Garrett.
Я никому не сказал.
Of course not.
Никто меня не
I
спрашивал.
told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But-
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Окей. О, разведчиком, конечно. Я просто разведчиком стану.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Железный изо льда.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the
Главное,
honor and
я-
dignity of the house.
Я буду
I'll
служить с
serve
честью.
with honor.
I know you will.
Я не вижу разницы в тех словах. Они в принципе ничем не отличаются.
Garrett, wait!
О. Бери. Амулет талии.
Be safe.
Подождите, дайте я вспомню, кто такая вообще талия. Я говорю, я реально не помню уже многое. Но мне кажется, они сейчас должны быть совершенно в другом месте. Ладно, ребят, на этом все и продолжим в следующей серии.